Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back to POV Pool, and for a very exciting day today. This is day 2 of POVX, $4,000 added one pocket tournament. Today is October 10th, 2021, and we're at California Billiards. Starting this match right now. This is day 2 of this one pocket tournament at California Billiards. It's 4,000 added, and that is Angelo breaking off. Angelo INNESS. And he's playing Amar KANG. So everybody kick back, relax, enjoy this match. Really glad to have you guys back here so early with us. Sorry about that. Have you early with us here. We had a late night last night. We actually we're a little behind on our bracket. We're supposed to play down to the final 16. I still think we have like 26 left. So we're going to try to rush through matches. I don't think we're changing the format, but if we have to, we might. What a nice bank this is by Angelo. Angelo is traditionally a rotation 9-ball player, 10-ball player. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Amar. I'm still waking up, guys, wiping the cobwebs from my eyes. It's a great day for one pocket. But as I was saying, Angelo traditionally plays rotation 9, 10-ball games, but he's been getting into this game now the last few months. And he's been playing regularly in preparation for this event. And it's very nice to see him playing. And he's made it to day 2, so that's saying something about Angelo right there. This is a run of 4. a very smart shot. Great speed. Really hard not to scratch here. That was, you know, with what he had, that was a good shot. Amar's definitely going to take a shot at this. Bank shot. Swing and a miss. Well, that indicates to you right there that Angelo is still learning the game, because most players, when they only need one ball, it's time to play like a lamb, right? But that was an aggressive shot. And he opened the door for Amar. Seven, 3. Amar needs them all. Overcut that. Take a foul. A pretty smart shot that Angelo played there. And Amar's answer was pretty good too. They're talking about the ball. I'm going to turn up the microphone, their table microphone, so that you guys can hear any dialogue if it occurs. this shot. This is sick, dude. That was sick. I used to have a friend that I had a friend that used to say, "That was so sick, I got the flu." I don't know if that's going to make it in. Oh, it will. Oh, that's as good as in. You don't want to scratch. You don't want to follow this in with a scratch. You just want to make this ball, and just because you don't want to have both of you on two. Yeah, there you go. That's a good choice. Hill. Oh, sure. Hey, John Barton's going to join me. Okay, good. Good morning, John. How are you?
I am fantastic.
Well, you look
Cinnamon
fantastic.
rolls at the Holiday Inn, on point.
You look fantastic, buddy. So you got both of those things working in your favor. Feeling and looking good.
You hear that, Lulu?
And by the way, Lulu, we're keeping an eye on him, okay? So, don't worry. He's safe with us. Relatively speaking.
Well, one of the advantages to being here, especially out here in California, is that I don't have too far to go when I'm homeless to find some form of a home on the sidewalk. I noticed that between here and the pool room, there's a few places that look quite welcoming.
A few little cubbies.
So if I do happen to go completely broke.
Good. Okay. Friendly community, I hear, too. No drama, everybody's self-sustaining.
They ought to do a reality show in a homeless camp. That would be like real reality.
Yeah, what a great shot that was. Look, this is actually a really good match, John.
Okay, what are we watching? Help me out here. Bring me up to speed.
So this is Angelo INNESS, who is a phenomenal 10-ball and 9-ball player, but has just started playing one pocket about 4 or 5 months ago. And he's, in preparation for this event, he really wants to start playing one pocket because he's been told this is where the money is, And actually, there's a guy who did a pretty good interview on him on Facebook, which I can leave the link to. But he's playing Amar KANG, who's, basically a favorite to win the whole tournament. And it's 7-7 right now. And Amar is throwing down some really good shots. But so is Angelo. So it's a really good match to watch, actually. Angelo's the student here.
Now, I played Angelo a couple games the other night, and yes, he is one of those players. He's got a real powerful stroke, and he's one of those players where he's in the dangerous phase where he doesn't know what he's not supposed to shoot at, and so he just shoots at it and makes it and runs out.
Yeah, he's made a couple of the right choices here, and then he did make one bad choice. He was on 6, and he hit a ball really hard to try to make it, or he was on 7. And you know you're not supposed to play like that when you're on 7. You're supposed to just play like a lamb, you know. But you know, he's going to learn these things along the way.
Now, which one of the, so these are live.
This is live. This is a playback.
Right. Okay. So I'm watching the repeat here. Okay.
Which I'm just going to pop out the chat and kind of. I just use that as a check, like a reference of some kind, just to check.
Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, he's going to leave a shot.
No.
Is this his pocket?
Amar's on the left. Yeah.
Okay.
And Amar's
right,
shooting
no,
now.
he did good
So
then. Okay.
he's okay. I mean.
And this is the first game.
This is the first game. Raised to 4.
Okay. What point in the tournament are we at now?
I think we have 24 players left. I have to check I haven't had time because I just flipped everything on and just started streaming this match. But
now that's a really good shot that players can learn out there watching. You know, is that you don't have to go for your hole. You just kind of drifted it towards it to just make trouble.
Yeah, and he was, you know, both good speed on both balls. You know, look at this guy. No fear.
He just goes for everything.
No fear.
The problem with that is it sells out that side, that bank so much.
Yeah, and you play someone as good as Amar, his chances of making this are pretty high.
Yeah, or he's going to lag it to the pocket at least.
Yeah.
And the only thing he's got to watch out for here, as always with this shot, is the side in the corner. But I think he's got enough room to go up, right up the rail. Yep, there he is. See, shots like this for guys that know what they're doing, those are almost hangers. They're going to lag it to the pocket every time.
Yeah, because you don't even have to hit it perfect. You just have to hit it with good speed.
Now, this can be taken out. Oh,
sorry about that, guys.
He scratched. Okay.
Sorry about that. I switched channels on the camera.
And one thing with these deep shelf tables is if that ball's out, like more than half of the equator is past the point towards the inside of the table.
Yeah, like the knuckle.
Then they can be taken out, you know, with a high degree of accuracy.
Mm-hmm. Jason Williams is playing Chris Swart. Damian Alishon is playing Miguel Morfin. Wayne Nee is doing well. He's playing Dan Louie. And
I'm excited to see Dan Louie. Hope I can get him on stream maybe.
Bryce Avila is playing this gentleman in the black shirt. I don't know his name. To get who on the stream? Dan Louie?
Dan Louie.
Oh, I'd love that. And actually, I'd like to have him in the chair. Have you and him have a tete-a-tete. Have a sit down, you know. That'd be lovely.
So Almar basically went for the safe option there instead of trying for the to force the top ball through or force the second ball 2 rails. Okay. Who's on 7? Balls.
Amar has.
Amar has 7.
Yeah,
okay.
because Angelo played that foul to.
Right. Okay, I got it. Now I'm back to I'm up to speed now, I think.
Yeah, you are. In about 20 minutes, you'll be just fine.
I will. Well, it depends. Gummies are like the box of chocolate in Forrest Gump, you know.
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get, right? Another good shot. Amar's just.
I don't know about
Amar's
that.
bunting.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, you know he can 2-rail this to the
So he
left.
can spin this down toward his pocket, I think.
Well, he'd have to use a lot of reverse. Oh wait, this is Amar shooting. I'm getting mixed up. Sorry.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I get you questioning everything. Oh no. Oh boy.
Oh wow. This is an out. This is an out ball right here, like an out
Let's see if he gets
opportunity.
He's gonna bank it no matter what. So nice.
That's not the angle you want. He wants to
gonna go
two
two
rail
rails.
it. Okay.
Two rails kind of a safe option.
That's not a bad idea because it allows you to work with the cue ball a little more accurately.
Oh, you don't. Okay.
Speed is good. This is a two railer.
So this is a good two railer right here.
We're back at 7-7.
Yeah, no, you know, here it's just the cue ball control because like anything can happen. I don't think he wants to pull the trigger on it. Look at him. I think he's better off just playing the you know, don't play the two rail here. Don't try to go shot for shot.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes it's smart to wait, you know, for a better opportunity. You just cross this?
He's two rail.
You think? Yeah. See, I don't like the two railer there because there's too much room for error. It was a little too far up table, but the result isn't bad actually. Uh-oh.
Man, oh man.
Wow.
You got pretty good four rail from that position.
Yeah.
All that's so scary to me all the time though, because there's just so many opportunities to leave across.
Well, you and I shoot so inconsistently, you know, it's so hard to execute. We could have all the knowledge in the world on how to shoot it, but execution, under pressure. Uh-oh.
Okay, that is who has any idea what's happening? He leaves a two rail.
Yeah. He's supposed to just bank that over to his hole, isn't he? Just slow. That last shot.
Well, the angle was really straight, so it was really hard to kind of feel how to pull it in.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of those where you could really just drag it.
Okay.
I didn't think so. I didn't think you could thin it, you know, because you're really playing with the side pocket there.
That's very close. Do you like the spin kick here?
If you
Or
can
just kick to
control
get it out?
Yeah, if you can control it, yeah. But
I like that.
I like this better.
Yeah.
Because once again, when you're down to one ball, you know, you really don't want to give away a lot of those cross opportunities. Because the guy's gonna, you know, whoever you're playing, he's gonna. If you give him enough practice, he'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Hello, everybody. This is John Barton.
JB Case's very own John Barton with us.
If you have any complaints, send them to Geraldine.
Yeah. I'm glad you're here, actually. Wanted to ask you a little bit about your, you know, I have a cue case that needs repairing. Never mind. He just went cold on me.
We've recently signed a contract with Omega. They're going to do all our repairs from here on out.
Great.
They're going to handle all our warranty stuff.
Nice. Well, your cases are so damn good that I'm sure there won't be that much work for them. But obviously, you know, things happen, right?
We can always have a bad sewing day. That's what I always say.
Yeah, there you go. John came to play this tournament, and he actually, you played about, what, 4 or 5 matches? You did okay, didn't you? Don't say 2 and out, because.
I did go 2 and out,
Oh
but I
my
went hill
God.
twice.
Oh, you know what it was?
And that guy Julio, you know, he's a good player.
Yeah,
And I had him 3-0. I had him stuck in the last game, and I just decided to start taking flyers. I don't know.
I think I thought you played more matches because I think you were playing more here, just outside of the game, outside of the.
Well,
so every time I turned around, you were
technically
playing
it
someone.
went, I think, did it go? I didn't get a bye, so no, I played two matches with Mark. Oh, look at this.
That was Amar's. He looked like he was shooting at Angelo's hole, but.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to get over, but he's going to go 2 rails, so you're right. Watch him draw this all the way back. What the?
Wait a minute. What is going on? What?
The hell
Oh my
that?
God! If you're gonna scratch, that's the way to do it.
He was trying to go 4 rails reverse on that.
He didn't need to.
You could just go.
Just a 2-railer right there.
Just go up. I thought he would go up and down and just draw it straight back with his stroke.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, he got fortunate that he scratched there.
Yeah. I mean, he probably had a different idea than.
I think he tries to force this one. No, he doesn't. Okay. All right. Chip Compton banks this.
My apologies, folks. Angelo, his name is spelled incorrectly, so there's the correction.
Yeah, I don't like that, because if it leaks out, he's got the. If you don't hook him, if you don't double him up on that, he's got the ball.
See a score of 2-0 between Chris and Jason, so I'm going to assume Jason's winning, and that's, you know,
that's a shot right
no
there.
disrespect to, no shot at Chris, but Chris has not been playing, and Jason's hungrier.
Well, it's hard running a pool room and trying to play in a tournament. I can tell you that from experience.
Yeah.
And you know it from experience of running this and trying to play.
Yeah.
I think Oscar's probably the best guy who runs tournament and the pool room and plays and finishes high in tournaments he puts on. Jimmy Wetch used to do something cool in Minnesota. He used to have a like a Friday night beat the pro thing or something where it was like a pro challenge.
Wow.
So you just leave those crosses, man.
Was that in Canada where he was?
No, he was in Minnesota, I believe, in the Twin Cities.
Okay.
And I always thought that was pretty cool. You know, he was a pro pool player who owned a pool room.
Yeah.
And he made himself accessible like in that way and just put himself out there and said, hey.
Yeah, that's good. I really like that.
Now this one is this is a 3-rail right here.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of pros opening pool rooms on the West Coast. I know, like Johnny Archer has opened a room, and in fact, Rodney Morris is trying to open a room with Johnny.
So you got out here, you got Oscar, and then who else was out here that Sal Butera, he had a room, right?
Sal Butera, yeah, in Moore Park, which closed. He's now actually the operator of the 3rd location for West State Billiards.
Okay, now this shot right here, I like slow cutting this. It's so, you know, you just barely, if you're on the line, you're on the line.
Mm-hmm.
So you just let the weight of the ball carry it to the pocket and then just go right up table. You don't have to hit it hard. So you got to be on the line though. If you do that, you leave that. But I mean, you expect Amar to be more accurate than that. And I'm going to throw in a plug for the aiming system here because that's the kind of shot for me where the aiming system truly helps. Oh wow, look at this. I think Angelo's got a little bit of trouble here to lag those banks into the pocket.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yeah, he doesn't like this because he's got to get away from that kiss. This is a touchy little shot. You hit this shot right though, it's so beautiful. And cue ball just kind of drags over and floats out of the way just in time. Oh,
There it is.
He went under it. Awesome. That was so nice. Look at that.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he had room to go under it. That's a great shot.
Game 1 to Amar Kang. And it wasn't looking that way at first.
I say Amar escaped on that one.
Yeah. I mean, both players, they had opportunities with that last ball. And Angelo survived 2 scratches. You know,
right.
I mean, it was definitely a quick, like, fast-paced game.
I think Angelo needs to learn to take just an extra heartbeat or 2 on that last ball there, because to bank it.
Yeah. That.
You know, he's got to learn how to cinch it for this type of game.
Mm-hmm.
You have to. You have to learn how to get it within the points.
Yeah.
You can't miss those banks by half a diamond and expect to. You're going to leave opportunities. You know.
No doubt.
One time I was taking a little lesson from Joe Salazar on one pocket, and then do you remember Toby from Las Vegas, Flaherty?
Yes, Flaherty, yeah.
So Toby kind of comes walking over, and him and Joe start arguing over how to play a shot, and I'm just standing there like a little guppy, you know, between 2 gods watching these guys argue about the right way to play it.
Okay.
That shot that Amar just played was beautiful right there. He challenges him. He's got him up table. So let's see what Angelo does. He's a shooter. I know he wants to shoot.
Well, that's the thing is, you know, Amar has an edge right here, especially because he knows the type of player he is.
That's true, but actually here, I think that he could shoot this 2 and just leave the cue ball right there, because it's the whole stack is blocking. So if he just focuses really hard on putting this 2 down, then and just barely move the cue ball, just let it sit right where it's at. Oh, oh man. See, he's got to take just a little bit more time to get settled on that.
Yeah.
You use the fact that the whole stack blocks it as your focal point for getting that 2 down or getting it into the jaws, you know. This little shot here, is it on the rail? No, he's just off the rail. He can 2 rail this too.
He can dig out. Yeah, you move the 2. Look at this. He gets a sweet roll out of that, didn't he?
Yeah, that was great. I like the way he came underneath that. See, now Angelo, I think, to me, does a little bit of what a lot of new one-pocket players do. He gets myopic on one shot. He just he's looking at the table and he instantly sees a shot and he doesn't consider anything else very much.
I still do that even after over a decade of playing.
Well, I've learned that if I want to play really good one pocket, that I can't do that. I have to step back even on the simplest shots and look around. Because sometimes there's just something there that you overlook that's so much better.
Well, my friend, I had a friend named Robert Tobin. Haven't seen him for over 10 years, but when he was teaching me one pocket, he was a good one pocket player. Real good friends with Bobby LeBlanc. He told me that whenever it's your turn to shoot, look for 3 shots. You know, look for 3 of the best shots you can, and then choose the one that you think is easiest to execute. Don't just go shooting the most obvious shot.
Right.
Choose 3 shots, and then, you know, and that was a good guide for me.
Is your 10th anniversary?
Yes.
Well, happy anniversary.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, not between me and Geraldine, but for POV Pool.
I got it.
Geraldine will be 8 years next March. I'll be so lucky. Hoping the river don't rise.
God willing and the creek don't rise.
Yep.
It's going to go under this one, I think, too, like he did last time. Look at that. Yeah. See, Efren does those shots really well, and he hits that spin where it hits the rail. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it generates so much spin.
Like for the object ball, you mean?
No, I'm talking about for the cue ball.
Oh,
so
the
he
cue
slow
ball?
spins
Mhm.
the cue. He moves the cue ball into the rail slowly, but when it hits the rails, when it catches and goes off flat, that's what allows it to get underneath that and not double kiss.
Mm.
But it's a certain way that he hits it to generate so much spin with kind of a stun shot, so that the ball floats to the rail, and then as soon as it hits that rail, it takes off flat. It goes takes off at a lower angle from the rail. Shallower angle. Okay, good shot there.
All right.
Good shot there. Let's see what he can do here. So is he going to just make this ball and then sink the 4? Give it to him?
He might try to play shape for the 7. I don't know, but
I don't think that would be a good idea here.
can he draw back and tickle the stack?
I think that's what he's looking at.
Yes, he can.
But see that, that just opens things up for the other guy.
Yeah, yeah. Like when you know your next shot is this shot, why would you open it up?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're gonna do what Amar did there, then you have to really power draw into it to get it to the rail and out.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I learned from Scott Frost's Power One Pocket thing, is that a lot of those shots where you're going to go into a ball, but you're going the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then you really got to power through it with a lot of spin, so when it catches that rail, it goes the direction you want it to go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's counterintuitive for a lot of players to play it that way, but once you see it in action and you try it, then it actually works out really good a lot of the time.
Uh-oh.
See, he just gets up there and just one stroke kicks that.
Yeah.
And it worked out. It worked out. It just
I mean, did it though? Like Amar might take this 3-ball on.
he can take the 3-ball on, but it doesn't. I mean, he's real flat and it's hard to get shape. He might have to take it on because it worked out so good like that. I don't know if he can see the 10. If he can see the 10, he might be able to come in behind him. He's looking at it. Now, a lot of players here, like the old school players, might just roll up to the 7. Just play it right on top of the 7.
Mm-hmm. Take a foul.
Take a foul, yeah. That's what's the guy gonna do. One thing's for sure is you don't want to give him an angle where he can start working the 3, 10, and 8. And I don't know if the 9 and 6 is. I don't know how good the 9 and 6 looks as a combination.
Yeah, it looks a little off, but who knows if he had the right angle at it.
He's going for it here, so let's see what happens.
Yeah. He's gonna roll forward.
I think he's gonna try to spin roll forward and try to get up underneath there. Yeah.
He tried to get away with that.
And he was asking a lot right there.
Mm-hmm.
I think in that situation, it might be better to just cinch the 3. Cinch the 3, roll down a little bit, and then you can roll up under those balls. If you're going to go for it, you might as well give everything to the 3.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Is he out there? 3, 4, 5. 7. There's 7 on the table, so Amar's got 1, so 8. So this is his out ball, right? Or is the score right on balls? Oh no, Amar's got 3. I see it. Okay.
No, he doesn't. He has. This is his out ball.
I would say he's got to be close.
Oh wait, this is Angelo. Sorry. He's on a run of 5 right now.
I'm pretty sure he's getting out here.
No, 2 balls and he's out. Three balls.
He's got a nice solid hit. It's a nice compact, efficient stroke.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That was a doozy for him. See, that's where he's going to win his games, you know, off of somebody's mistake. So Amar now, at this point, I liked the shot that you suggested. Just roll up to the 7, and Amar didn't play it.
That, or if you're going to shoot the 3, then you put all your focus on making the 3 ball. Just roll the cue ball down a little bit, and then you can go up under those balls if you need to. See, that's a lesson I learned from Cliff Joyner, is when you can get your cue ball into that corner behind the other guy's balls, in his corner, then you do that any way you can. So Cliff, when he played me, he would do it. He could go 1 rail, 2 rails, 3 rails, and he didn't care if he took a foul. You know, he was getting the cue ball inside of those balls no matter what.
Right.
So rather than try to cut that 3 and come all the way across table through all that traffic to try to get in there, just cinch the 3, and then you can just gently kick the ball in there. Because if you don't make it either way, you're giving up a shot there.
It's true. You are.
I mean, most likely.
Right. He was trying to just, you know, like, in case he misses, he you know,
yeah, and that's just
brings the cue ball to the other side of the table, but that actually encourages a miss because he's putting so much power on it, right?
I think so.
It lowers the percentage of the shot.
I think so, yeah. Especially when you're trying to power through it and you got to put some inside on it from that angle.
Yeah.
And these pockets, you know, they reject a lot because of the deep shelves and the cut, straight cut on the pockets.
Yes, snooker. We've got John Barton in the booth. He's not animated as usual. It's early.
Talk some CTE, that'll wake him up.
Oh, Lord.
No, we're not going to turn this into a CTE commercial. But I will say that, you know, that there's a lot of good aiming systems that really will help with a lot of one pocket, though. You know.
I just never picked up on aiming systems, and I think it's just because I started playing when I was a child. You know, I was only 5 years old.
Oh, you're one of those guys that paid his way through kindergarten.
So, yeah, right, exactly. Through nursery school.
Daniel was beating up on the kids with their Skittles.
Yeah, man. And then they take it back, beating me at hopscotch.
You can't hopscotch? What's up with you?
No, not against some of those girls. They know how to skip.
You think there's hopscotch hustlers out there?
I don't know, but, you know, there's a movie idea, right?
Is there a professional? I bet there's a professional hopscotch league.
Starring Kevin Bacon.
I mean, in America, we got professionals of everything, so let's see. Let's look it up.
Good shot. He opened up the 1 ball, tickled the stack, floated down a little bit. He's playing for 2 balls now.
Here it is. Hopscotch professional rules.
There you go.
I'm joking.
There's got to be a hopscotch.
There's not.
I wonder if there's a hopscotch YouTube channel.
Oh, probably. Oh my gosh. Well, I am disappointed that there's not a hopscotch professional league.
I wonder if the competitors have like nicknames like Crippled Joe.
Oh my gosh. One-legged Annie.
Yeah, One-legged Annie. What? A lightsaber league.
A lightsabers?
Lightsabers, like Star Wars.
Do you lose if you like get both your hands cut off or something? You know?
Amar needs 1. 7-0 right now.
These people are like, we want to be space knights and slice each other up with laser swords.
Now in the left
trying to draw
corner.
this down. Okay, yeah, there you go.
In the right corner, Skippy Lou.
That was a really good shot right there. That has a lot of good potential there, especially when you can hold the cue ball to do what he did.
Yeah.
A lot of people double kiss that.
It's funny. 3 years ago, I talked to him, and he says, "I hate one pocket." And then you watch him play now, you can actually tell that he's really appreciated it with the shots he's shooting. You know. So he likes it, and you can tell he likes it.
I think if you're a dedicated pool player, I think you have a hard time not liking one pocket. Because I think you start to realize the amount of creativity that goes into it.
Yeah.
And you start to understand that you have to be able to shoot when it's time to shoot. But there's a lot of it where you have to think, and there's a lot of punch and counter punch. If you really notice, in one pocket, the players don't really get a lot of time to sit down.
No, you're always revisiting the table. Sometimes the longest you're there is just waiting for your opponent to make a decision.
Yeah, sometimes. But the other part of it is like take a shot like this right here. I mean, in one shot he just repositioned 3 balls.
Yes.
Further away from the pocket.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can. It looks like you reverse the break completely. And that's that can be disheartening. And then it's working your way out of it.
That's a good bank. Good speed.
That's the kind of lag speed that he needs to be playing on those. And he's only going to get stronger,
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's already got the fundamentals down. So, now all he needs to do is just understand the nuances of the game a little bit, right?
Absolutely. Well, the adage.
And a little patience, too.
Yeah,
that helps.
This is not going to work out good. Oh, well. Good. You got lucky it didn't hit it. The adage is that the movers beat the shooters, but actually the movers beat the shooters until the shooters learn to move. And that doesn't take that long for them to really learn to move. There's something going on with the camera here.
Yeah.
Am I messing something?
No.
Touching any cords down there?
Stand by.
Absorbing the moves of Sleepy One Pocket by osmosis. Watching that. Yeah, that's one of the things, Snooker, is that you can't really learn this game by osmosis. You have to analyze it, and you have to really see what's going on and keep it in your mind. Because there's so many moves in this game and so many little things that you can do. And if you're not actively trying to remember what you've seen and know when to apply it, then it'll get you in trouble a lot more often than it saves you.
All right, I'm back. My co-commentator / video assistant made me aware of a little flicker, and I had to go and troubleshoot that. It's kind of helping my back. A little bit, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, not a bad little shot there, it's these situations here sometimes can be a little bit tricky because there's a lot of banks out there. There's not a lot on Angelo's side, so he can, so like right here, for example, it's, the 8 is bankable, and you just slide past the 2 there. Now, good thing that the 15 got in the way, so. But actually, it allows him to kind of, if he wanted to, he could kind of bank the 8 towards the 15 and push them both down table, but he's not opting to do that. He's just going to roll the ball up try to get the cue ball up by the 5. And that's not bad either. You know, this guy is a shooter though, so I watched him the other night make shots like this 5 ball down the corner like it was nothing. But of course he was playing me and he was not playing on Amar KANG, and that makes a big difference.
That's a pretty good way to put it.
Snooker, it depends on the time of day and what my chemical composition is in my body. Daniel, they say your volume is too low.
I made an adjustment.
Okay.
Appreciate my audio police in the chat room. We're also sort of just.
Oh, look at this. Look at
Yeah,
this.
that's no good. We're also being mindful of these matches that are in progress. You know, don't want to distract the players or shark them with any commentary. We definitely don't want to be accused of indirectly coaching them either, right?
I think that if there was anything I would say to either of these players, it would
it would hurt them more than help them.
It would not be helpful to them.
Well, exactly. Is why they can't hear it either.
There's literally 2 looks that I would get. One of them would be,
"Are you crazy?"
Duh. Yeah, duh. And the other one would be, "What do you want to play for?"
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, those aren't mints. Do you need a mint?
Damn you.
Those are SD cards. We've got mints. Do we have mints?
It's good. I'm good. I don't need anything.
We'll rustle up something for you. Okay, here we go.
I need a water later. But that's all.
2-1, and
Want a mint? Oh yes.
This is a good match.
Thank you. All right, what do we got here? So, Angelo broke, I guess.
Yeah, Angelo broke.
And the match is 2-1, racing to 4. Okay. Oh my.
What in the world?
Oh my, oh my.
He just feels that confident that he's going to double him up.
I don't know what that was all about.
He can come on. He can hit the 8. Yeah, but he would hit that 10, I think, a little too full if he.
No, he hits 10. He hits 10 thin and pushes it into the stack. Watch.
You think it's gonna do that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It hit it a little fuller than I would have.
He even had a little bit more room to cut it. He actually undercut that. And I don't know why. I don't know why Amar did the shot he did. That didn't make sense. I think he was just trying to clear the pocket mostly.
Annalise, hi. How's it going? What's happening?
No, he didn't make it. He didn't hit it. Look at how he did it. Okay, good shot. Good shot.
It's a great sweater. I thought you moved to Texas, or.
Okay, now that's a good little shot right there. Nice easy kick. Leave the ball in. See, and now Amar's in trouble here because of what he did the first shot, you know. Trying to clear, and then that was weird. He should have just left the cue ball on the end rail. He could have cleared out those balls, a lot of them. Grady Matthews used to say, don't shoot a shot you can lose on. And I feel like when Amar shot that shot, he shot a shot that he could lose on because you were leaving a couple options there. Look at this shot. This guy loves to shoot.
He does. He does.
He's got the stroke for it too. Not every player has that stroke, you know, to be able to confidently do that.
Mm-hmm. He's got that you know, pro stroke.
Oh gosh, look at this. Look at this. Those little shots right there, you really have to just have such a good little touch. Can't let it go.
No, you can lose matches on shots like that.
I think Amar needs to settle down a little bit. I think he's not quite settled yet. All right. Combination Jason is watching this and squirming in his chair and going, shoot this.
Oh, is he now? I think he beat Chris Swart.
I know, I'm just playing. He was real good, 6 for 6 on his combinations yesterday. In that
Oh,
last
I
match.
know. Wasn't that amazing, dude?
Oh, he overhits us a little bit, but he's still got a shot. Now he's got a
He's
shot
got
2
the
ways.
he's got the 14.
He's got all kinds of options there, yeah.
Yeah, what's he playing for next?
I can't tell if the 11 goes, but he might be playing over for the 10.
Interesting.
Okay, that worked out.
Yeah, he can play. He's gonna play the 7.
Good,
But
look how fast he jumps on these
yeah,
shots.
miss this and you are selling out, buddy.
See that? Look at it. He just jumps on that so fast.
Yeah, he didn't get out of his box. You know. Remember we were talking about that last night?
Yeah, exactly. That's
he didn't
what I'm
get out of the
talking about.
box and get back in.
Imagine if he had done that and taken just a little extra time. He could have floated up and hit that 12 ball, or
Yes.
come up behind the 4.
Yeah, if he would have just thought to control it a little more, you know, then it wouldn't have even mattered if he missed, right?
And that's right. And this is one thing that the new one pocket players really have to learn is you want to limit these opportunities, because a guy can turn a game around on you in 1 or 2 shots.
Well, so far, I think what?
Well,
Angelo has run. Angelo's, you know, ball earning potential has been mostly in runs of 5 or more.
Yeah.
And he's out.
I think
it's
he's
2 to 2.
I think he's got Amar a little bit rattled here, you know, because he's willing to shoot it so much. Where a lot of players probably against Amar are going to try to play more conservative.
Yeah, you want to know something really interesting? Is that
Angelo
he just
keeps
came
looking
over.
over here.
He's got that S-eating grin.
It's true.
Oh my gosh! I wish I had taken a
Looks like
photo
he's
of
got his hand in
that.
the cookie jar.
I know.
Photo of him. Look at him. He's just smiling. Look at him.
Yeah.
See if he looks over here. Every time he goes out, he does it.
Yeah,
Give us that smile. There we go.
Like he just got the front of the bus on the field trip.
Oh my God. I'm going to send this to you, Dan. Put it up.
Okay.
Oh God, that's great. You know what's fun about that is it's just so nice to see somebody really enjoying playing.
It is, especially when you're beating like Amar, you know.
Well, this guy's got all the tools for that. You know, I mean, he's not a newbie. You know, he may be new to one pocket relatively, but he's not a new player.
Well, let's see how he gets out of this break, because this wasn't the best break by Amar. And, you know, he doesn't want to leave the bank on the 2.
This is a tricky one.
Or the 4.
I think here, the main object here is you want to get that cue ball up by the second diamond.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, is you don't want to leave a bank on the 4, which is by Angelo's pocket. And that's what he's going. That's exactly what he's gonna do.
That's an amateur move right there.
Yeah, yeah.
You just can never do that, because it's not. The problem with that is so obvious that you're just letting the guy manhandle you from here.
Do you think he was trying to play the deep shelf and hook him on it?
If he was, it was the wrong shot.
Oh, of course. You only do that kind of thing in desperation. That was a good shot.
I mean, right there, you're giving up at least one ball, and did he get doubled up here? No, he can't. Of course it goes.
Let's see. I've got another camera angle on the table, so take a look. No, he's
good.
He's
just trying to plan it out.
It's all pocket.
You go 3 rails here to shape?
Well, I think the 212 combo might be on.
Okay.
You see that under the stack?
I see the 212 combo. I think it would maybe off the 3.
He's playing row first.
Well, he was
So he was trying to come
get up there, yeah.
Yeah, try to come high for the 10 ball.
And see, that's one of those shots I think you have to commit a little bit better on that. You know, it's kind of, don't be wishy-washy. Either you're trying to get behind the stack over there, or you're trying to get shape.
Those shots are deceptive though, because you know how like, when you go rail first, the English kind of really takes, and it can just send your ball flying. So he underhit it.
He underhit it, but I don't know if he underhit it because he was trying to get in the back of the stack, like you were saying, maybe to play the 212 somehow, or he was trying to get shape. I don't know. Anyway, they're out there. I'm sitting here, so me second guessing them is nothing but speculation and inexperienced speculation at that.
But that's okay. That's why you're here. You're here to speculate.
Is there a Fargo rating for one pocket? No, there's not. And I think part of the reason for that is it would be very hard for players to get enough games in to be robust. And then the other part of that is there's so much potential in one pocket, so much more potential for sandbagging your way through it. As the great John Henderson said yesterday, back in the old days, the great players that could run out never wanted to let you know that they could run out.
Yeah. Always play a half ball better than your opponent.
Yeah, well, they could. I mean, they can. One pocket is a game where they can control the game and never have to run 3 balls.
Yeah, one ball at a time. Like sleepy pocket, right, Snook?
Amar just shot a great shot right there, and he can kind of. I would think I would float this 13 over toward my side, and just bury the cue ball right there on the 8. That's what I'd be looking at right there. Try to marry that. Try to super glue that cue ball right to the 8. Unless something looks better, hitting it into the. You know, if there's a way that he can hit into the stack and have something good happen to go towards his pocket, but I think. From what I see right here, it looks like the 13 needs to go toward his side. But then he might not be able to. He might not be able to hook him completely off of the 13. He might not be able to protect the 13. I don't know. Let's see what he does. Or he looks maybe that 9, 13-9. Okay. All right.
It's going.
There we go. Good deal. Good shot. Yeah. Oh, I feel so good that I saw that in the last second. I only look halfway foolish.
Thank you, John. That was funny. I posted it on Facebook.
Now, is this a winner side match?
Yes, it is. Race to 4.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. 4 and 3. Okay.
I believe it is.
And Amar gets out there.
Yeah.
And that all started out with a pretty nice stiff bank that Amar shot to start him off on that. And he made a beautiful combination, real soft combination on the 9. So very good. All right, well, Amar Kang is on the hill here. Oh, and Angelo chose to go with a 3rd ball break. I don't know if he mishit it or misaimed it. Don't know why he chose that break. But it did not turn out too bad for him anyway, because there's no ball that goes directly toward the pocket, I don't think. So this is one of those little tricky ones where you gave up a ball on the break, but you didn't really get punished for it.
Yeah.
Challenge thyself. So we got Angelo Siegel over here working the crowd.
Here you go. Here's that photo. I'll show the live stream audience. That moment when you beat the best player in the tournament, one game.
Well, go ahead and let him know right now in the middle of the set.
Meanwhile, Amar's stepped up to the plate here.
Let's see what he does here. He's going to try to float down behind the 9 here.
He's coming off the 2, off the 8, or off the 4. Wow.
He did it. That turned out really good right there. Look how quickly he jumps on this.
That was a piece. I know. I don't like that. Is he crazy?
See, this is the thing, right? Like, okay, he knows he wants to shoot that shot. That's fine.
Yeah.
But why do you have to jump on it that quickly?
Yeah.
You know, imagine if he takes his time right there and he really focuses on making sure he buries that ball. He could make it, and then he's off to the races.
Exactly.
Let's see what Amar does here. Now this is a good little shot. If you can, I don't know what he's going to try to do, but I like kind of the 14, banking the 14 and letting the cue ball hit the 11 half ball. So if you hit that 11 half ball, you're gonna float down behind the 2 and the 9.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't think that there's a lot of future here in this. Okay. Well, he's got.
He can bank the 11.
Yeah, he can bank the 11, or he can come up underneath it. Another good shot here. I like. I don't know if he might be a little too low for this, but it's to bank the 11 into the stack there, and then let the cue ball.
Oh, that shot. Mm-hmm.
But he might be a little low for that.
He is going into the stack very slowly though, because he's playing cue ball.
Yeah, because he was a little too low to hold the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if he would have banked it with more power, it would have been tough to hold it. Now see, Angelo's passing up a shot here, sort of, because he can bank the 5 back towards his pocket or towards the
side pocket.
Stack.
Side pocket doesn't. It looks pretty big though. Well,
if he can dig into it though, and he can stiff it right over to the rail.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. What?
Okay. All right. I see what he's thinking about here. And he got a pretty fortunate roll there. So.
Yeah, I don't see much.
Well, he's just going to move this 12 ball and leave him sitting right there. He might even try to draw it down underneath those balls.
He hit the 14 instead.
That's what I was thinking. He was just
14.
Draw it down, move the 14 away.
Mm-hmm.
You got to, on that shot right there, you have to make sure that you're not leaving anything like this where it's easy to come back. You got to really focus on sticking in behind the 2 or behind the 9.
Mm-hmm. Amar's got 1 now, by the way, guys. So it's 1 to -1.
Now Amar's got a shot here. Oh, he's not going to take it? He's not going to bank that 15?
Oh, the 15? Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't like it because of the 2s.
Yeah, I think he's tightening up a little bit because.
Now, see, that's the shot he needed to shoot before.
Mm-hmm. Hi.
Angelo's in a little trouble here.
Turbo draw. Is this the Star Trek sponsored tournament? What?
Yeah, he's in a little. He actually did pretty good right there, but. I think Amar needs to take a look at this and maybe instead of trying to bank this, I would kick this 9. Try to float the cue ball in right behind the 9.
Mm-hmm.
Just add pressure. You know what I mean? Just
Morning, Lenny.
Keep adding that pressure.
And good morning to you guys. Billy Roach, Turbo Draw, Mike Ayers, Snooker, Dan Russo. Thanks for watching. Bryce L. Bill Myers, Moto Stacker.
Yeah, I think he's taking my shot here. Just kind of soft kick into it. Oh no.
He hit that. He inadvertently hit the 4 ball. Yeah. So here comes Angelo. I will talk to him, Dan Russo. I will let him.
This guy's stroke, man. He really loves to let his stroke out. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, man.
He's left the bank on the 15.
Don't one stroke.
Well, he paid his ball.
Yeah, that was a fortunate one. But actually, well, I guess he still likes it, so he must have lined up pretty good. It sure did. Look at that. Oh, he tried to carry him back on there. Sense a little bit of frustration happening with Angelo right now.
He said he's had enough.
He's had enough.
This is the winner side match, right? Winner side match, right? Yeah.
Seriously, you just ask him that after you just told me?
I'm just getting a reality check because it's still early in the morning for me. Good morning, Adam Stickles. Your buddy Adam is watching, so you need to step up your game.
Oh no, he didn't want that to happen. He did not want that shot to happen.
Yeah.
I really like, instead of shooting that like that, because that happens so often where the second ball falls in. I think I would have preferred to cut the 10 into the hanging ball. And drift over.
I like that too. Whoa.
Angelo might try to shoot the 6 in.
I don't
he's gonna
like
try
it.
to cut this
Don't.
ball. See how he just jumps on it in one stroke?
Yeah. He's
And look at his stroke.
He's got it's a bad habit. It's a really bad habit.
Oh, it's his style too, So I mean, it's one of those things where if it succeeds, you're a hero. If it doesn't, you're a zero. So I mean, it's unlikely that he's going to really change his style much. But if he wants to keep playing one pocket, he's going to find out that percentage-wise that it's going to.
It's going to dictate the way he plays. I mean, the game of one pocket is going to dictate a whole new style for him. And trust me, some of these lessons you don't learn for years and years, but you play enough one pocket, you learn them.
True.
Say hi to Victor Castro out there. Yeah, great match. This is a good match.
That was good. We cleared 3 balls in one shot right there. The ball count is 3-1. Balls are moving up table. He leaves a bank here. He left several good options there.
The 12.
Depending on the angle he's got here, he can bank this and move above the 7. Oh no, look at this.
Oh, he's sold out. He's mad at himself.
He should be mad at himself right there.
Yeah.
He does have one little redemption.
Did you see that shot that Angelo just shot? That's the shot I missed against Jeff Gregory to lose the match.
Oh, look at this. He missed it.
Ouch. That's going to hurt.
Doubled him up, though, so got a little bit of a reprieve there.
Nah, he's not doubled up.
He's not?
No.
The 13's not?
It rolls in.
Okay. All right.
This is going to hurt him. No. Amar overhit it. He was scared of it. He had half a pocket.
Don't bank this. Don't bank this with that ball.
Oh, no. It's frozen to the rail, dude. Don't. Oh, no.
What the fuck am I talking about? Just shoot it however you want to shoot it. Disregard.
Language, my folks.
Sorry.
It is Sunday, isn't it?
When he shoots like that, he elicits a religious response from me. This guy. No fear. I think we can all remember a time when we had that in our lives on the pool table. No fear. He's going to cut this in, watch. I actually think where the score's at right here, Amar can't get out from here, so I would say cutting it in is not a bad shot.
Is Angelo on 4 here?
I think he just made 4, but especially if he cuts this in and he goes back and forth over towards the 2.
No, he didn't make 4.
Oh, he's just going to masse this. Okay. Now he's going to scratch behind it. Yep. You got to watch out for that.
Oh, man.
See, that's a little touch shot that gets people a lot, too. I've had to learn that because I used to do it just exactly like he did it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to learn to give it just that hair of extra juice so it digs in to the long rail first.
Yes, yeah. Exactly.
That's another one of those little shots where, you say it takes, it can take years to learn it, even though it's a simple concept.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But it's just your first instinct is the wrong instinct.
It is, especially as a rotation player. Because you don't play those shots playing rotation. Like, when do you do an intentional foul playing 9-ball?
Right. Well, I mean, in 9-ball, you would...
Unless you're stalling.
Well, you would do a little masse like that, trying to make the object ball. And it happens a lot in 9-ball in rotation that people scratch behind it because they don't do it right.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think he should have tried to cut the 15 there. He's a power shooter. He could cut the 15 and he could have gone back and forth across the table and got a shot on the 2. You know what? Just let him have that ball.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And now he not only lost that ball, but he lost another ball. Well, he didn't actually lose that ball because he scratched behind it. But.
It's going in.
This looks pretty good. Oh, he drifted just a hair out.
It looked like it rolled off.
I don't think it rolled. Well, it might have rolled off a little bit, but it might have been more from the little contact-induced throw. Slightly.
Oh, that too, or maybe even a bit of a skid.
Don't. Why? Why would you do that? Oh, okay. He was it not far enough out that he could have?
It's 5-5. This just makes it 4-4 now. No, this just makes it
5-4.
5-4.
My thinking on that, though, was he could have got that out, couldn't he? It wasn't so deep.
No, he couldn't have gotten it out.
He couldn't. Okay.
I don't think. But
all right, I didn't. Pay
do you want to make it? Do you want to make it 5-4, or do you want to just go 6-5? Yeah, I guess making it. I don't know.
Well, no, I mean 5-4 is a better score line, I think, for that. But
yeah, you're right. You're right.
I just missaw it. I thought he could have dug that out. I should know better because if he could dig it out, he would try to.
Exactly.
That's actually one of the hardest lessons, I think, for amateur one-pocket players to learn, myself included, is to really look at when to take fouls. The pros will take fouls in a lot more situations than we will.
You're right. He may have been able to dig it.
I don't know. That's close, but I think he could have. I think from there it would have been a fairly safe dig because the 2 balls were locked up on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
So it would have been worth it to try. You could have doubled the corner and come over.
Good kick. Amar doesn't want to bank this too because He'll leave a shot on the 7, and actually the 10 and 13 look a little wired to Angelo's pocket, so he'll just move this 13 and stop the ball.
Yeah. I think if Amar just plays conservative, you know, cuts off these opportunities, I think he's going to be good. You want to force a shooter to really get frustrated and start taking on stuff that he shouldn't take on.
Mm-hmm.
But you cannot give him opportunities where he can take those shots on and still be safe.
That's a good shot. John went to take a phone call. Well, he took a ball out of the kitchen. I think the 13 banks, but I don't think there's a future in that. He's just going to cut the 7, back cut the 7. And where it stops, nobody knows. Wow. He got a little lucky here, but I think Amar can actually spin this 6-ball back.
Okay, I'm back. I just had to tell my daughter to look up how to perform surgery on herself on Google. All right.
I know. I was listening passively to that.
It used to be, you know, oh, what a great shot that
Wow.
was.
It didn't look like it was going in.
It used to be that that when my kids would call up or when they'd get something like, say, I burned myself, I'd be like, oh my God, let's go call the air rescue. We got trauma, you know. Now I'm like, are you dead? Okay, no,
Yeah, right.
then you're good.
There was a time when my mom was, you know.
Oh, he underhit this. Is he gonna make it?
No. There was a time when my mom was constantly trying to manage my life, tell me what to do, blah, 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 you know, like, and we'd have arguments and stuff like that. And, you know, there was a time where I didn't even want to talk to her anymore. And then at some point, she just got to the age, and I got to the age where she was just happy I was alive. You know, she's just like, Daniel, I'm just glad you're alive. So that is going to do it. Angelo took a flyer, and he crashed.
Is that it? Is he quit?
Yeah.
Oh, is that his
yeah.
outball? Okay.
That's it.
All right, folks. Well, that's it for the first
So,
match. That's in the books.
Yeah. Good match, though, between these guys. Angelo
had a roller coaster of emotion happening here.
Yeah, and you know what? I think this match, for him to look at it maybe 2 years down the line, it's going to be a good frame of reference for him to see how well he's improved, you know? So, you know, I have a lot of respect for guys that will come and play these tournaments and, you know, agree to be live streamed and, you know, because it's for their benefit too, and for the benefit of the viewers out there who are learning the game. So,
if they watch themselves, I think it's a good idea if you really watch yourself and you can start to see some of the things that you did.
Yeah.
And it's hard sometimes especially if you lost. You know, I lost a big set and I had to, you know, I've gone back and watched it and I just, you know, I want to shoot myself in the head sometimes for some of the decisions I made.
Yep.
But watching it, you know, is really a slap in the face, and it teaches you, you know, hey, I need to really start thinking about this stuff if I'm going to continue playing.
Yeah, well, in order for us to grow, we have to be beat to a level of humility for us to want to learn, and that's a lot of what pool is learning to be humble and learning to accept humility
and want to be able to be taught, to be teachable. So with that, we're going to sort of like conclude this match. And I'm going to let you guys know who's going to be on the live stream table in the next couple of minutes. We're just going to go check the bracket. And while we're waiting, I'm just going to put Damien Alashon and Miguel Morfin on. Thanks, John Barton.
You are welcome. Thank you very much.
And thank you to our sponsors, JB Cases, West State Billiards, Tiger Products, Go Play Pool, Digital Pool, and California Billiards. Thanks a lot, you guys.